How to overcome anxiety, practical tips for mental well-being. Anxiety is a common and natural response to stress, but when it becomes overwhelming, it can significantly affect your quality of life. Whether you experience occasional anxiety or deal with chronic worry, there are ways to manage and reduce its impact on your mental well-being. In this article, we'll explore practical tips to help you overcome anxiety and regain a sense of calm and control. Understanding anxiety. Anxiety manifests as feelings of worry, fear, or unease, often accompanied by physical symptoms like increased heart rate, sweating, or tension. While mild anxiety can be helpful in certain situations, such as alerting you to danger, chronic or excessive anxiety can be disruptive. Symptoms of anxiety include restlessness or irritability, difficulty concentrating, rapid breathing or heart rate, difficulty sleeping, avoidance of certain situations or places. If you're struggling with anxiety, the following strategies can help you manage your symptoms and improve your mental well-being. Number 1, identify your triggers. The first step in overcoming anxiety is understanding what triggers it. Triggers can range from specific situations, e.g., public speaking, deadlines, or social interactions, to generalized worries about health, relationships, or the future. By identifying what causes your anxiety, you can develop targeted coping strategies. Key tip: keep a journal to track your anxiety levels and note what triggers each episode. This will help you identify patterns and take proactive steps to manage anxiety-inducing situations. 2. Practice deep breathing and relaxation techniques. When anxiety strikes, deep breathing exercises can help calm your body's stress response. Focusing on your breath slows your heart rate, reduces muscle tension, and encourages your body to relax. One effective technique is diaphragmatic breathing, where you focus on taking slow, deep breaths from your abdomen rather than shallow chest breathing. Key tip: try the 4-4-4 breathing technique. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 4 seconds. Repeat this cycle several times to help ease anxiety in the moment. Number 3, challenge negative thoughts. Anxiety often stems from irrational or exaggerated thoughts. Cognitive distortions such as catastrophizing, imagining the worst-case scenario, or all-or-nothing thinking, viewing situations in extremes, can fuel anxiety. To combat these patterns, practice identifying and challenging negative thoughts by asking yourself if they are realistic or helpful. Key tip: use cognitive reframing techniques to replace anxious thoughts with more balanced ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll fail at this presentation," try reframing it to, "I've prepared well and I can handle any challenges that arise." 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present in the moment without judgment. When you're anxious, your mind often focuses on the future or worst-case scenarios. Mindfulness helps bring your attention back to the present, reducing the power of anxious thoughts. Simple mindfulness techniques like grounding exercises, body scans, and focused breathing can alleviate anxiety. Key tip: try a grounding technique by engaging your 5 senses. Focus on 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings you back to the present moment and distracts you from anxious thoughts. Number 5, stay active and exercise regularly. Physical activity has been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety by releasing endorphins, which improve mood and promote relaxation. Regular exercise can also help distract you from anxious thoughts and increase your body's resilience to stress. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or dancing, staying active can significantly improve your mental well-being. Key tip: aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise 3 to 5 times a week. Activities like jogging, swimming, or cycling are great ways to channel nervous energy and reduce anxiety. 6. Get adequate sleep. Lack of sleep can exacerbate anxiety and make it harder to manage stress. Establishing a consistent sleep routine and prioritizing rest is essential for maintaining mental wellness. Try to avoid stimulants like caffeine and electronics before bed, and create a calming bedtime routine to signal to your body that it's time to unwind. Key tip: practice good sleep hygiene by keeping your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet, and sticking to a consistent sleep schedule. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to support your mental and emotional well-being. Number 7, limit caffeine and alcohol intake. Both caffeine and alcohol can trigger or worsen anxiety. Caffeine, in particular, can increase your heart rate and make you feel more jittery, which can mimic the symptoms of anxiety. Alcohol, while often used as a coping mechanism, can lead to increased anxiety once its effects wear off. Reducing or eliminating these substances from your diet can help manage anxiety more effectively. Key tip: opt for caffeine-free or herbal teas and drink plenty of water to stay hydrated and calm. Limit alcohol consumption, especially in times of heightened stress. Number 8, focus on what you can control. A major source of anxiety is feeling out of control, especially when worrying about future events. While it's natural to feel anxious about uncertainty, focusing on what you can control can help alleviate some of this worry. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps and concentrate on taking one action at a time. Key tip: create a control versus can't control list. Write down the aspects of a situation that are within your control and the things you cannot change. This exercise helps you shift your focus to actionable steps and lets go of unnecessary worry. Punch 9. Practice self-compassion. Many people with anxiety are hard on themselves, often criticizing themselves for feeling anxious. Practicing self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Instead of judging yourself for feeling anxious, acknowledge your emotions and remind yourself that it's okay to feel this way. Key tip: use positive affirmations such as "I am doing my best" or "It's okay to feel anxious, I'm taking steps to manage it." Replacing self-criticism with compassion can reduce the pressure you place on yourself. Seek professional help. If anxiety becomes overwhelming or interferes with your daily life, seeking professional help is essential. Therapists, counselors, or mental health professionals can provide tools and coping mechanisms tailored to your specific needs. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other therapeutic techniques are highly effective in helping people manage and overcome anxiety. Key tip: don't hesitate to reach out for help if you're struggling with anxiety. Therapy can be a safe space to explore your emotions, learn strategies for coping, and regain a sense of control. Conclusion: overcoming anxiety is a journey that requires self-awareness, patience, and consistent effort. By practicing mindfulness, challenging negative thoughts, staying active, and seeking support when needed, you can reduce anxiety and improve your mental well-being. Remember, anxiety is a common experience, and with the right tools and strategies, you can manage it effectively and lead a more balanced, fulfilling life.